and gentlemen,
Hot.
we are back with KeMedicine 41. I am your host, Hotep Jesus, and I am joined by the soldiers of science, the duo of dynamism,
Talking.
the players of polarity, the killers of keto. I am joined by Dr. Tanai Riggs, PhD, and Dr. Inky, naturopath.
We gotta get that. We gotta get the crowd sound.
Shout out
trying to go into
to
witness protection early. What you care about the crowd?
I want to be celebrated before I go down.
shout out to Sleepy. Sleepy's now running the YouTube account.
Shout out to Sleepy.
Unfortunately for Sleepy, he now falls under the realm of Hotep Jesus critique. And I gotta tell you, yes, the last place you want to be.
Hey, listen. Well, right now, after I read that text thread, we all getting ready to be the whole intro of the show getting ready to change. You're gonna have to add the codes of consciousness onto that list.
I looked at that YouTube channel, and that's not it. That's not gonna cut it, dog.
Him and Alchemist finna be in the gulag together.
They gonna be in there with Alchemist together. Alchemist made it out the gulag. Alchemist, you gotta get your boy tight. You gotta get your boy tight, man.
What YouTube channel?
He out here looking like the old Alchemist. It's not looking good.
Nah, man, the KeMedicine YouTube channel is fire, bro.
Alchemist, go look at the YouTube channel and tell me if that is satisfactory or not, Alchemist.
I'm on it right now. It's fire.
No, sir. That shit is not meet Hotep Jesus' standards. You see it, Alchemist? Is Alchemist, does that meet our standards? Alchemist done set the bar too. Alchemist, does that meet the quality standards that we go by here in our YouTube community? Huh? Inky said, what do you think, Tanai?
Switch these glass. Get ready to go crazy.
Yes, Alchemist, correct. Tanai, what do you say about the channel? What do you think?
Much more.
I mean,
like show.
I agree with Alchemist. I mean, need a little razzle dazzle. You know, you get a rough draft started on some stuff. That's why we test early so we can get better as we go forward. But yeah, you know. I mean, I ain't finna critique too much because I mean, I damn sure ain't finna do it. So I mean, somebody else is doing it, and I'm just grateful for that. So I ain't finna come down too hard on nobody. Pause. So hey, but yeah, you know, you get a little razzle dazzle. You start to find your groove, and then you find something that works. So you know, just gotta go through some growing pains. It's all good.
Well, I think that the YouTube page looks amazing, and I think that everybody should subscribe. I think Sleepy has done a very good job for someone who is sleepy.
Sleepy, he said he's just hiking the episodes up, getting caught up. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Sleepy don't seem like the half-stepping type, so you know.
He's almost caught up too.
He barely awake.
He got 18 episodes up there.
No, he got 20 episodes up there.
That's pretty good for such a short amount of time.
18.
19?
18.
Okay.
You take your shades off, maybe you can count.
Why do you have the Pooh Shiesty on?
Listen, come on, man.
With the blazer? This is the most hood scientist we have ever seen before. It's the hood doctor.
First of all, this is a designer lab coat.
No, sir.
I would let you know there, sir.
No, sir. That is not no designer.
This is definitely a designer lab coat, sir.
Who designed it? The kids?
No, sir.
Who's the designer?
The same designer.
Target?
Same designer as usual. Okay. But the point is, sir, you have access to that text thread, so you know what tonight is coming up here to incriminate, teach tonight.
There's like I put like 4 things in for the show tonight. We got
Okay.
some stuff to talk about with NAC and glycine, which was really cool.
Everybody calm down. I pick the topics. Okay, y'all make suggestions. Everybody calm down. We're gonna get to the topics I pick. Everybody relax. We gonna get to what we get to when we get to it. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Just remember tonight's show when I say that this is the reason why HJ's supposed to bail everybody out.
Everybody calm down. I'm in full control of the show. All right.
Hotep Marsh Flew is the captain of the boat.
If we end up talking about dirty toenails, that's just what we gonna talk. We're gonna talk about dirty toenails. And people ain't
Unnecessary
washing.
roughness.
Well, that's what we
It's
gonna
too
talk
early.
about.
It's too early.
Peptides. We might talk about peptides tonight again. You never know. You never know. First things first. Dinosaurs in ancient Kemet.
Really? That's what we decided to do. That's what we decided to do first. Huh?
Dinosaurs in ancient Kemet. It was a report came out that they got a special dinosaur.
This is crazy that I gotta wrestle as a father and raise my babies, and they over here trying to like roughhouse me and dog me out.
What happened?
You know what I'm saying? Chase talking about he want to go on a date this weekend. My 10-year-old's talking about they going to a party. Then I gotta wrestle them down for details for 30 minutes before they tell me also boys will be at the party. And then I come on to the live stream, and all of a sudden I got to get bullied and trolled.
How's this bullying
This
and
is
trolling?
crazy.
You put the dinosaurs in there. You put the dinosaurs in the group chat.
Okay, I put the dinosaurs in the group chat, but who took it upon themselves to make that little cute little picture and put it in there? That was crazy. That showed malicious intent. Somebody had to design that picture and put it into the text. Like, you can't even breathe. Look at you. You can't even breathe. What's wrong with you? This is crazy.
It's damn sure an AI picture of Inky riding a dinosaur in this bitch chat. Chat, y'all see this? It's Inky riding a dinosaur.
Thank God nobody can fully see it.
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter. Hold on. So we can put it on the screen.
That wasn't a that no, I wasn't saying to send it over.
Send it to me. Send it to me so I can put it up on the screen so they can see this nigga with his poo shiesty on the dinosaur.
This is
Send it.
nasty.
You
work.
sent it?
Oh, you gotta show them the video first. Show the video about the.
Send me the video link while I put this on the screen.
See, exactly. He just bullying and trolling.
They go Inky riding a dinosaur. In ancient Kemet.
Pause. That just sounds even crazier than crazy. Inky riding a dinosaur. That sound wow right there.
Hey man, you said the ancestors they had the new dinosaur bones. We heard about you, dog. We heard you had them things. You said you was getting them dinosaurs for cheap.
Oh, he got that hat on. Does it say Geico on his shirt? I think that should say Geico.
Well, who designed it? That whichever one of y'all designed it should know what type of shirt you created.
No, the demons just put a shirt on you. They put what they wanted to up there.
Inky, how'd your date go? You had a date a couple of weeks ago.
I did.
How'd it go?
It went rather well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you pull up on the dinosaur?
Well, where'd you go? Did you go somewhere nice? Did you take her to Roof Griff's?
was a little dinosaur in effect.
Oh my God.
What?
He asked.
Where'd you
I
take
asked
her?
if he pulled up on the dinosaur.
You took her to the seafood boil at Red Lobster?
Hmm?
You take her to the seafood boil, Red Lobster? Women love the Red Lobster seafood boil.
Something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did they go?
It went. It was all right.
Did you get a little kissy, moochy, smoochy?
I told you it was all right.
You saw how he was smiling on that dinosaur. He was ready to come back and tell that story.
Yo, stop inserting the dinosaurs. What's happening, man?
Should we play this video?
Yeah, that's where the picture came from. That's how we know Inky had them dinosaurs for cheap.
All right, I'm gonna play the first 2 minutes. We're not gonna play the whole thing. Let's play the first 2 minutes of this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Paleontologists have made a spine-tingling find in the sands of the Sahara Desert, a new species of dinosaur. Now, they've unearthed fossils of a supersized carnivore that lived over 95 million years ago. The team now naming it Spinosaurus mirabilis, Latin for astonishing. The discovery raising as many questions as answers about prehistoric life. And to answer some of those questions, I'm joined by Dr. Paul Sereno, paleontologist at the University of Chicago and a National Geographic explorer. Dr. Sereno, it is a pleasure to have you. Okay, now you called this the expedition of the century. What made this find so special?
Well, it was an extraordinary expedition. Took a big chance to try and get into the heart of the Sahara by collecting together 20 young people that could take 3 months of their lives off and put together a big armed guard, sort of like our Wild West, and go into the middle of nowhere in the hopes of finding something. And we were guaranteed nothing, except that we'd been to the site, found a tooth and a couple of jaw fragments. And hours after we arrived, we found that what you're looking at is the crest on the top of the skull of this Spinosaur. And we knew we had a Spinosaur. We didn't know if we'd find a lot more of it, but we did.
Wow.
And yeah, it was immediate.
So, Inky, what are your thoughts on this dinosaur discovery in Kemet? Why did you share this with the group? Did you? Is there a lesson that we should take away here, or something? Or he cussing out the kids, poor kids. He cussing them out. He bullying the kids.
What's happening?
The dinosaurs. What should we take away
Boy, be lying.
from the dinosaur story?
We did. We just watched part of the video.
Yeah.
What should we take away from the dinosaur story?
Yeah.
And Kemet is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, we should take away the fact that Kemet is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kemet is amazing. I mean, it just opens up a door to a wide variety of potential research, I think, in terms of, adding a scientific view to some of the theology that we get. There's a lot of serpents, a lot of large serpents that are in Kemetic theology.
Okay.
Well, they might have seen something.
Oh, you saying that could have been one of those serpents?
It could have been.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got the Kemet.
Could have been. Especially since they pulling up new types, not just dinosaurs, but new types of dinosaurs that don't exist anywhere else. That opens up a door for that just opens up a door to try to,
I don't believe in dinosaurs, right?
Well, I feel you, but some skulls and some body parts. I mean, so maybe those was a different type of what was those? Netchers?
It's just a big alligator.
Okay. Well, we do have
And what did he find? Like he
there
found.
is a there are
My issue
alligator.
is
Wait,
they
hold on.
find.
There are alligator netchers. You do know that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. My issue is they find like a piece of something and then they try to make the whole dinosaur and they just be adding shit onto the dinosaur they had no idea that was there. Like with this dinosaur.
When you cut the video, they would have showed you the head, pause, and then you would have
I seen the head. I seen the head. But they done added the mohawk on there.
They definitely added a mohawk. They added a mohawk. They put a little vibe. You know, they added a little vibe.
This what I be saying. Like, why they always doing so much?
I'm saying they put a little drip to it, a little driptuation. Yeah, put a little drip on him. You see, here's my only problem is this. I'm cool with the sauce. My only problem is whenever you talk about modern science, right? Mainstream science is always acceptable with flaws, with missteps, with add-ons, with spin. Whenever you go outside of mainstream, you have to provide so many details and be so super hyper specifically accurate. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like since this discovery, I've had this conversation with a few people about these dinosaurs being pulled up in Kemet. Some people, you know, they don't mind going into possibilities. Some people immediately got like defensive and was like, well, that doesn't mean that, you know, Kemetic theology / mythology, you know, is they would just because those creatures that are in the Kemetic stories are not anatomically 100% accurate to the dinosaurs that I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. The dinosaurs aren't 100% anatomically
Right.
accurate to dinosaurs. I said, so why do we have to apply so much high level of specificity and speculation in reverse than we do in real time? You know what I'm saying? I think that if you find something from, you know, if you were to find anything, bones from 50 years ago, you still have to add, you know, you have to add stuff, period. You know what I'm saying? And so you start going back 100 years, 1,000 years, 100,000 years, a million, you know, it starts to get crazier and crazier to think that you'd be able to produce any sort of specimen without, you know, some hyperbole or some theory or some, you know, some sauce, some drip on it. So I'm cool with the mohawk.
Dr. Ricks, do you believe in dinosaurs or is there some truth to it? What is your takeaway on are dinosaurs even important?
I mean, they ain't here now, so they must not be too important. To me, it's like it's in the same realm of like, is the world round or flat, right?
I just want to object to that
really
reasoning.
matter, so.
I just want to go on the record objecting to that line of reasoning. They ain't here now, so they obviously not that important. That's crazy. Our ancestors are not here right now.
Yes, they
Our
are.
ancestors might not be here now.
We are the ancestors.
Mine always watching over me. So.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, so then how we know the dinosaurs is not still here?
You got dinosaur ancestors?
Yeah.
So that's why you was riding that one. Okay. You got
Pause,
like special
man. You
powers.
gotta stop with the riding. It's crazy.
You can just call up dinosaurs, so you know whenever you got a hot date or anything like that.
Accusing me of D-riding is wild.
How? No, that's insane.
They calling that man Inky Flintstone.
It's crazy.
Seem pretty useful in the snow. I don't think they get bothered by it being too cold.
So hold on. So HJ, let me ask you a question. So you don't believe in dinosaurs?
No.
Okay. But you do believe in reptiles?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So how would you classify like a lizard or a snake?
I don't know. Because we got some lizard or snake like tendencies our goddamn self. So is we reptiles? Because we sure look like reptiles in the womb.
Okay. We look like reptiles in the womb. Are you sure?
Don't we got tails?
Not exactly.
Not exactly, or we don't have tails.
I don't have a tail.
So in the womb, when
I
the
have
child is
stories.
being
I have
formed,
stories from the neighborhood. I don't have tails.
when this child is being formed, ain't no tail?
I mean, there's a history. There's a story.
Okay. All right. Anyway, since we cut off to 9.
So you feel like we're the same type of creature as a lizard, a snake, or a crocodile?
Excuse me, Uncle Hotep, you're not going to gaslight me into corroborating a new sentence that you just created out of thin air
I'm just asking you a question.
to apply to me.
I'm just asking you a question. You said you don't believe in dinosaurs. That's
Correct.
debatable. Then you said you don't believe in reptiles, which is
Right.
crazy. So I'm just asking.
I'm saying there's a lot of questions that I ain't getting answers to.
So because there are a lot of questions that you aren't getting answers to, is that why you aren't going to answer any questions?
Correct.
All
Now,
right.
while we were
So tonight,
before we got
wait a minute. Hold on.
interrupted.
Hold on. Tonight, do you also not believe in reptiles?
I want to hear what HJ was about to say.
I'm just asking you a question. Do you believe in reptiles or not?
I just want to listen. I just want to hear what HJ was about to say.
All right. Well, after HJ, we got to come back to whether you believe in reptiles or not.
So, Dr. Ricks, you've already stated the unimportance of the dino. They also like to purport that dinos turned into fossil fuels. I think that has been debunked several times over. How did you view dinosaurs when you were a kid, and how's that changed now?
The biggest thing is how fossil fuels come from them. That's just not true. Not in a renewable resource fashion. You know, my thing that has always been really interesting about fossil fuel sources is that they always seem to be renewable. And when you learned about it in school, it was like, oh, we can't keep doing this because the fossil fuels are eventually going to run out and blah blah blah. But every 10 years there's a new fight over oil. Like some country in the Middle East is getting bombed, or some oil tanker or oil rig is spilling oil into the
Excuse
ocean.
me.
It's like, damn, this is how many dinosaurs do we got that just making all this oil? And then you figure
Excuse
out,
me.
like, oh, the metals and the carbon-based molecules that actually compose oil are just in the Earth's crust. So is the Earth just not making it on its own? And then you go down the
Excuse me.
abiotic oil rabbit hole, and then you figure out, oh, okay, so this actually is a renewable resource because the molecules are coming out of the Earth. The metals that you
Bullshit.
use to do this, and the metals that you use to do this are already in the Earth's crust. So here we are.
I'm sorry. The question that he asked you was, how did you feel about dinosaurs as a kid, and how did that change as you grew up?
I just
Not,
explained it.
no, you told us how you felt about oil. He wants to know, and
I said about fossil fuels.
Okay, well, we want to talk about dinosaurs.
We just did.
No, you want to talk about dinosaurs. I talked
Okay,
about what I wanted to talk
The
about.
question, okay, so you ain't gonna answer the question. So
what is the question you want? What's
the question HJ asked was, how did you feel about dinosaurs as a kid?
I mean, they're big lizards that I've never seen before. Like,
Okay. Now, as an adult, do you believe in dinosaurs?
what do you mean? Do I believe in dinosaurs?
You having trouble with the definition of the word dinosaurs or the word believe?
Both, because how am I believing in a dinosaur? Like, either there's evidence of dinosaurs being around, or there's not. Is there evidence of dinosaurs being around? Yeah, there's bones,
Okay.
but can we classify that as a dinosaur? I don't know. I've never seen one before.
Okay, fair enough. Do you believe in reptiles?
Yeah, reptiles are real.
Oh, reptiles. Okay, so HJ is out of his mind.
You see, here you go. I didn't say anything about HJ being out of his mind.
I'm just saying, but how are we going to categorize HJ's commentary?
HJ's sitting right there. Why don't you ask him?
I'm asking you, PhD tonight, Ricks.
How crazy is that to take issue with what somebody said and not ask them, even though they sitting right there in front of you? Don't take your shades off now. HJ is right there. You can ask him what he meant by that.
I've already asked HJ. HJ
Okay.
has pled the Fifth Amendment. He's not answering any questions.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Just as long as I have you on the record stating that HJ is out of his mind is fine.
I will not say that.
You have already said it.
No, I didn't.
All right, you ready?
Those words will not repeat at any point.
You ready?
HJ said reptiles don't exist.
Here go to AI. What does it say right here, chat? Human embryos share striking ancient similarities with reptiles, including the transient development of lizard-like hand and foot muscles, which usually vanish before birth.
Okay, hold on now.
No, ain't no hold on. I'm in control right now.
I'm just asking you a question.
We going right here. Lizard
Okay,
men.
but hold on.
New study shows sort of reptilian muscles exist in human embryos. So the embryos got some lizard stuff going on, and then the shit disappears.
Okay.
Why?
So you do believe in reptiles then?
No, sir.
Okay. So are the lizards human-like? What are
There we
lizards?
go. Now we're getting somewhere close to the truth. What defines a reptile and what defines a human? If the human starts off as a reptile and then becomes human, what is a reptile?
The human starts off reptile and becomes human?
It starts off reptilian. It starts
off
off reptilian.
Okay.
There's a lot of similarities. It's
All right,
looking
hold
real
on,
Jurassic inside mama's stomach.
It's looking Jurassic. I thought you didn't believe in dinosaurs. Okay, so tonight. Come on, man. Your mic is working fine, brother.
What you want? Y'all having a very spirited conversation right now.
No, we're not having a spirited conversation. I'm asking you some questions, sir.
What are you asking me?
Do humans start off reptilian and then become human?
In the interest of not slandering our co-hosts, I'm gonna say no comment.
What happened to your microphone? It's crazy.
The dorsal, it say right here, the dorsal metacarpales muscles that are pointed out in the image exist in adults of other species, but either fuse with other muscles or completely disappear pre-birth. Studies like that have been used to find out how other animals like fish and frogs evolved, but our species is just now getting demystified. Human arm and leg muscles have been described or analyzed like this before. So they're trying to figure out why is the human developing in the womb, right? It says, think of the vestigial wings of flightless birds that we start developing as a tail that eventually ends up as our tailbone.
Okay.
It's kind of like that, just weirder, right?
Okay.
So we got all these different similarities.
Now we have what? Now wait. It said we had vestigial wings.
Think of the vestigial wings on a flightless bird.
Oh, okay. Just checking. and compared the vestigial wings on a flightless bird to what? The toenails
The
of humans?
tail that develops into a tailbone.
The tail that develops into a tailbone. Okay.
It seemed like some spooky action at a distance was happening at some point, and we might not be 100% human. We might be an experiment.
Scream 7 this weekend, people.
Pretty sure it's the X-Files.
Scream 7 will be out in theaters this weekend.
I think we was made in a lab.
Scream 8 will be out next weekend.
I think the human being on Earth was made in a lab.
I feel you.
And was created to extract gold for an alien species, and they left us here after the work was done.
Let's go on
Hotep,
ahead
you're a
and
genius.
just
HotepJesus.com.
remix the Anunnaki story.
There it is. There it is. So that's the Anunnaki came here, made us mine the gold. They done spliced their genes with reptiles.
Is that what they did?
And apes or something.
Spliced their genes with reptiles and apes?
Yep, and made us.
And that's what chromosome 2 is. That's the result of chromosome 2?
Yep.
Okay.
You ever get
Right.
ashy? Why does it look scaly?
I told y'all. That's why I came geared up.
Why does it look reptilian? Why does our skin look reptilian when we get ashy? Why do we got this webbing right here that seems like it receded over time?
Ooh, we pulling that Dr. York out. Listen, I told y'all I was ready. Listen, I got the hood on. I got the, you know what I'm saying? I listen.
These scientists don't got no answers. They got no answers, Chad.
It's going to get darker.
He don't got the answers, Chad.
Right now, we just in a weird place. It's going to get dark before we get, it's going to be felonious before we leave the show tonight. It's going to be crazy. Tonight, trying not to co-sign too much. He just like,
I mean, my thing is like, I gotta be honest. I this stuff does not interest me at all. I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, I don't know another way to say it. I mean, the evolution and, you know, the reptiles. Did we come from this? Did we come from that? Is the Earth flat? Is it round? It's just like I don't care, man. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. Like, when I sit there and think about it, like, these are the kinds of conversations that, you know, when people have them, they just don't really amount to anything, because we can't go back in time and look and see, you know, what these dinosaurs actually look like. Everything is just, you know, posited as like, oh, this is what they look like based on this. But then y'all remix the bones and, like you said, put little mohawks on them and shit. And it's like, okay, I've never seen a dinosaur before. So, like, what kind of interest do I have in that? Maybe the people that were there at that point in time, it was interesting to them because they were fighting for their life with some big ass lizards. So yeah, it'd be important to them, but they ain't walking around right now. So, I mean, is it interesting? Yeah, but my thing too is that the universe is lazy. The universe has like 15, 20 different designs that it just remixes and reuses all over again.
Damn.
So it's not
out of the God tonight. Yo, this is
how's that? I mean, he took on the 7th day he rested. So this nigga worked 6 days.
We gonna violate God.
So what do you want me to say?
It's blasphemous.
Like, what do you want me to say?
He said God worked for 6 days.
The universe being lazy. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say.
He said God worked for 6 days and sat on his ass.
Like, I don't know what you want me to say, bro. So yeah, the same stuff gets flipped and remixed all the time. That's why, like, everybody has like 5 doppelgangers walking around outside right now. I guarantee you, there's like 6 more people that look exactly like you in various points on Earth. Like, that's just because the universe uses stuff over and over again. It's the best way to conserve energy.
Scream 9 coming out April 1st.
Evolutionary remnants. These features are considered relics of the transition from early reptilian ancestors to mammals. So the reptile is a precursor to a mammal. But why are reptiles still here? You see how this whole subject matter gets spooky? So you ask me, do I believe in reptiles? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to believe.
Mm. Have you been to Memphis?
Not yet.
Okay. It's a lot of drug use in Memphis. Drinking water is
So you
crazy.
just trying to vicarious. You just trying to like low key slander me. Okay, got you.
No, I'm just saying the drinking water is crazy in
Okay.
Memphis. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, we have one of the cleanest water sources in the U.S. Thank
Stop
you
it.
very
That
much.
is
We
that
have a
is
natural aquifer, so don't worry.
that
Don't worry
is
about what's
cap.
going on in the 901,
That is
sir.
cap.
Stay where you at.
A lot of lean in that drinking water.
No, sir. No, sir.
Sipping on some scissor.
And then get it out the ground. I promise you.
Sipping on some scissor. Didn't you send me some Project Pat?
That was not Project. That wasn't just Project Pat. That was Young Nudie 21 Savage and Project Pat. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I knew Ingy wouldn't have no, no answers for me, because he is
You didn't ask me for no answers.
okay. All right.
You didn't ask me for no answers. You just said that you didn't believe in reptilians.
I got a question for you.
And then after saying that you don't believe in reptilians or reptiles, let me say reptiles, because you threw reptilian in later, which opened up some other doors, but you don't believe in reptiles. However, you quoted quite a bit of science that says humans have inherited some traits from reptiles. And I'm trying to figure out, how do we inherit traits from things that don't exist?
I got another question for you.
You didn't want to answer that question. Okay, go ahead.
You still trust RFK?
What?
Do you still trust RFK, Mr. Make
RFK is the GOAT.
Okay. Take a look at this here.
No, let's not take a look at anything there.
Let's put
Okay,
this
if you're
on
gonna
the
take
screen.
a look at something, what you need to do is take a look at all his predecessors and what they have done. Okay, so this is a very low bar, and it's very easy to be the greatest of all time in his position.
Promoting the national defense by ensuring an adequate supply of elemental phosphorus and glyphosate-based herbicides. It's your boy right here. This your man's.
That's my man's right there.
So you endorse glyphosate.
No, and that's not what he's doing either.
What's he doing?
He's acting in the nation's defense.
How do you substantiate that claim, sir?
Listen, HJ, you've been talking like him tonight already, so you better stop all that trolling.
Oh,
It's your
man.
man's.
That's my man's. Riding out with my
pushing
man.
the glyphosate.
No, what he's doing is making sure that he's working on making America great again. And he's got to fortify specific corners in export and import. And so when you're importing toxic chemicals, they can be even more toxic by using lower quality sources, especially when we have to scale up and deal with certain ops right now in the financial sector.
Tonight, are you buying this?
No.
Hold on. So you're going to violate RFK after you done violated God and you done went along with HJ's narrative that animals that never existed have somehow donated features and characteristics to humans.
Now I'll cop to the first two accusations, but I didn't say anything about the last thing you said. You just put extras on shit now, so I'll just defend myself. It's real interesting that I'm gonna let Inky have that with RFK. It's just interesting to me because glyphosate is a known pigment blocker in
Appreciate you.
plants, and Inky is
Appreciate
all
you.
about pigment and fiber, and glyphosate is a blocker of pigment in plants. So that's just really interesting to me.
RFK is not promoting glyphosate.
He
For
ain't
the
doing it.
record.
He's so if he's not promoting it, what is he doing?
What you mean?
What is he doing? What is this
First
bill
of all,
about
did you see his
45?
record? Did you see his stance on chemicals in the food?
Yeah, he doesn't like chemicals in the food, but then
Okay,
you
so
can't
let's
say
just
you can't. Whoa, whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
wait,
hold on.
wait,
Wait a
wait,
minute,
wait,
wait a
wait.
minute.
No, no,
So you
no,
can't
no,
have it
no,
two
no,
ways.
no. You
You
right. You're
cannot have
exactly
it
right.
two
You can't
ways.
have it two ways.
You can't
You can't
handle
have
the
it two
truth.
ways. You can't have a press
You
release
can't
saying, "Hey,
handle the
we got to
truth.
do this in the interest of the country," and then be like, "Oh, we don't want chemicals in the food." You're exactly right. Thank you for
It's
making my point for
crazy.
me. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
This is wild what I have to put up with. Just so y'all know at home. They been making little pictures of neon animals and all that, throwing it on the live stream. Oh, look at Inky riding D. It's crazy.
Man, they've been out
Blaspheming
here.
God.
They've been out here
Blaspheming
blocking the
God. This
page.
man that said God is lazy. This is crazy.
What else? What other conclusion could you draw for only working 6 days? Like, if we saw any other person out and they only worked 6 days and then did not work for the rest of eternity, what would we call them? I'm just asking.
Now, where you get this
valid
idea?
question.
Hold on. Where you get this idea that God stopped working for the rest of eternity after 6 days? Where you get this madness?
I'm just saying.
Where did you get that? Can you pull a source for that? Can you
That's where the
source that
story
up?
stopped. That's where the story stopped. There's 7 days in a week.
That's where the story stops, or that's where the story started. Where you getting this information from?
That's where we're stopping at.
This is crazy. HJ talking about babies come from reptiles. I said, but wait a minute, reptiles don't exist. Okay, well.
The order confers all immunity provided for in Section 707 of the Act, 50 U.S. Code 4557. Additionally, domestic producers of elemental phosphorus and glyphosate based herbicide
Either one's fine.
are required to comply in this order. So they got immunity. This your people's, Inky.
It's crazy, like how they give these companies like blanket immunity for this stuff too. This is really similar to the pharmaceutical companies getting immunity from liability of vaccine injuries too.
Because
So
I'm
I don't know. It's
proud
just
to
interesting how
be an American.
these industries get immunity from stuff like this.
Stand up
I'll be honest,
next to you.
because there's been a lot of stuff that has come out, I would say, like in the past maybe year or so, right? That quote unquote conspiracy theorists have been saying for a while
HJ.
and have been, kind of proven to be true. But on the flip side, we see certain concessions made for things that we know are wrong but can't stop. And it just leads me to believe that there's, like, outside the science realm, there's a secret regime change going on right now. Like, you just see a lot of stuff that's playing out in the public.
Let's go.
And you're like, okay, why are they doing this? But they're allowing this.
Cooking.
That must mean that somebody else behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Let's go. All right, come on.
There's a change of the guard that's going on right now. That people
let's
can't,
go.
Can't
W's
really
in the
see.
chat.
So that's what I think is. That's what I think is going on. That's why there's so many things that happen in the news that on the face of it, it's just like, oh, okay, this is really cool. This happened. Then something else happens. It's like, what? Hold on. Why did they do this, but then allow this to happen?
That's why
There's somebody's interest in the background that we don't know about is changing.
Like what? Let's go. Do you have any examples?
The glyphosate thing for one. So they talk about changing the food pyramid, but then you change the food pyramid, but then you turn around and they give immunity to the companies that are making the chemicals. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how are you how are you changing the food pyramid to be healthier for people, but then you're still giving immunity to people to spray chemicals on the food? Like that doesn't, those two things are not matching up with each other.
I didn't see anybody get any immunity. Is this in the text thread? Is this what? Let me pull out the text thread. This is crazy what we got going on here. Just making up
You
stuff
didn't
as
hear
they go
about
along.
this?
You just making up stuff as you go along.
This was national news.
No, this ain't national nothing. This is confusion.
This is an executive order. February 18th.
This is confusion now. What they're talking about is what
This
happened.
came out last Wednesday.
No, what had happened was, okay, what had happened was, now this is what you have to really get tapped into, okay?
It says elemental
The
phosphorus.
119th Congress, second session.
Here we go. He pulling up some.
Mr. Massey introduced the following bill.
That was recently.
Yeah, so Massey introduced a counter bill to it.
Yes.
So why is we talking about past old stuff? Why are we talking about
happened
old
in the
stuff?
same week.
No,
Like,
it ain't
this
happening the
happened in
same week. Why are we
Yes,
talking
it
about
did.
old stuff? You always want to
Oh
bring
my
up old
God.
stuff.
Oh my
You
God.
always want to bring up old stuff.
Okay.
This is
It's crazy.
one
This
of
is what
these
happened when
things is already
this is what
law.
happened when you change the food pyramid. Illuminati adjacent people all of a sudden start coming out to attack your character and everything.
Look, and for the record, like I don't have an issue with RFK, right? I think, you know,
Oh, clean it up.
when you
Clean
dance
it
with
up.
the devil, I mean,
Clean it
concessions
up.
got to
Clean
get
it up.
made. It ain't
Ain't no
about cleaning
dancing
it
with the
up. It's
devil.
about seeing
Ain't no
it
dancing with the
it
devil.
is.
Well, ain't no dancing with the only person dancing with the devil is Elon with them wild ass emails. Okay, ain't nobody else dancing with no.
And
devil.
you know
What
what's
you talking
interesting
about?
about that too? So this comes at a time where they're fighting him and Sam. What's the guy from OpenAI? Sam Altman. Yeah, they're about to go to court with
All
each
of a
other.
sudden now it's a slander
No, like
campaign. Now that we talk about
things,
your homie.
these
Now
things
that we
are
talking
no.
about
These ain't
your
none of my
homie, it's
homies.
a slander
These ain't none of my
campaign when it
homies.
comes
I
to
don't
Elon.
care. These ain't none of my homies. You look.
That's your play
You can carry
cousin.
your water
Stop
for
it. Elon was
RFK.
just
Look,
in
that's
Memphis
okay.
last weekend. You got
That's
one of the
okay.
emails
Carry your
too.
water for RFK. That's cool. I don't have no
Crazy.
issue with it. I'm just saying what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing here. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes that they're not talking about, and they don't
That's
want to
right.
talk
And
about. But if you
HJ is
pay
involved with
attention,
all of it. And
if you
HJ
pay
is involved
attention
with
to the
all of
moves
it.
that are being made and
HJ
the
is
things that
involved with
don't
all
make
of it because they
sense,
have to have
then you'll
media
see,
plants
okay, there's
in the
something else going
community
on
to
behind that.
control the narrative. And
No,
HJ
you just
is
want to
one of
control the
them.
narrative by continuing to talk. You should have been a politician. You'd have been
HJ is
real
one
good
of
at
them.
filibustering. You'd have been real good at filibustering.
I muted his mic. You could say what you want to say now, Tana.
Thank you. So again, I think that this really shows like the complexity of government
Pure
and
madness.
how things appear on the surface, but then the things that are happening behind the scenes start to happen. And you just gotta pay attention to what is put in front of you. When things that are put in front of you don't make sense, then you should really start asking questions. Like I said, I think there's some silent regime changes going on right now.
Nasty out here. Declassified documents from Charlie Indigo Alpha reveal blueprint to manipulate Americans' minds through covert drugging with vaccines. The report added that the CIA's reading room in 2025 details the government wants top secret Project Artichoke that ran from 1951 to 1956, focusing on behavior control, interrogation techniques, and psychological manipulation. 7-page document outlines and developed chemicals capable of altering human behavior. It discussed drugs designed for both immediate effects, like truth serums, and long-term influence, potentially administered through food water, alcohol, or cigarettes.
It's getting dark.
Researchers also suggested that such substances could be disguised in medical treatment, such as vaccines or injections.
It's getting dark.
Artichoke served as a precursor to the CIA's MK Ultra program, which later brought in mind-altering experiments on a larger scale. Many files were destroyed in the 1970s, leaving the full extent of the research and how far it progressed unknown. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people was under mind control following getting the jab. I think there are some mind control, or I would say mind dampening substances in the vaccines. Would you?
Was there some side effects that led them to believe that humans inherited traits from non-existent animals?
Yeah, Keisha. True serums. Yep. Kyle Spence said, so too? We over here talking about science and shit. You want to go watch Trump speak? Get your ass the fuck off the channel and go watch Trump speak. We over here recording an episode of KeMedicine. You over here asking about the damn State of the Union address. I don't give a damn about no State of the Union address. Why don't you go on one of them Red Wolf channels and go watch the damn show if that's what you want to see? Don't ask us about no damn State of the Union. We know the shit's on. Why do you give a shit?
I'm just going to go ahead and wear my American flag in unity with RFK and Trump for tonight.
That's an American flag beanie.
I mean, that's a Haitian flag beanie.
You know, we're going to stand with RFK in solidarity.
Or is that the Puerto Rican flag?
Oh my God!
No, it's the Puerto Rican flag.
As well as the Haitians and the Borinqueñas and all that. We all with RFK this tonight.
Borincas.
Borinqueña. Boricua, morena, boricua, morena.
Hey, go Sleepy. Let me help you out, Kyle. Sleepy is a savage.
Now you're gonna big up Sleepy after you done violated Sleepy the whole beginning of the show. This is crazy.
Over here talking about science. Tonight, did you find this article produce any red flags or warning signs or anything?
It's business as usual. They just come out. Okay, so this is what they do, right? For years, it's we never do that. No, we don't do stuff like that. Oh no, we'd never do that. We'd never do that. And then probably like 10, 15 years after the program start, and then you kind of notice it in society. It's like, hey, wait a minute, why is this person doing this? Like, why do we have the rise in this? Why do we have these things on TV that we used to not have on TV? And then you get the predictive programming, right? And then you get the movies that start talking about it. So, the Batman movie, right, where they drugged the water supply and they were going to use the sound weapon to vaporize all of the drugs into the atmosphere.
Scream 10.
Then there's other, instances of that. So then they get you ready for the predictive programming. And then they come out like 30, 40 years later. Oh, yeah, by the way, yeah, we were doing this. We were doing this the whole time. And yeah, it's cool now. Yeah, we can go ahead and declassify everything. And that usually means the experiment is done. That usually means that all of the data that they wanted to collect and the end goal of whatever the research is done. And you can look around in society and see that happening now. People are under the influence of drugs basically 24/7. They're under the influence of some kind of mind control, some kind of mind altering substance 24/7.
Why did HJ cough just as you were saying under the influence of drugs?
Why did you talk right in the middle of him? Do you have this weird impulse, lack of control, where you just gotta cut people off?
Conspiracy theorists.
This is
conspiracy theory.
Could you imagine him and Sonny just in the same room, just cutting each other off, just butting?
How did I know a Sonny comment was coming?
Just jabbing each other, just nobody's just not saying nothing but saying everything at the same time.
So yeah, it's business as usual. And one of the biggest experiments, just happened 3-4 years ago. So here we are now. Interesting that this all gets declassified and talked about now. Like, oh yeah, we have these possible routes of administration of these drugs that we can use to make people more compliant. Okay, well, we've known about drugs being used for more compliance. When you look at like date rape drugs, they've been using those for a while. Do you think that just started with date rape, or did that start somewhere else first? So I mean, all this stuff that gets brought out into the mainstream, it gets tested somewhere else first, and then when they want to test it mass scale, then they start rolling, little stuff out like a few years ago.
Those date rape drugs were discovered with Rick Ross, and he was punished, and so that's the end of that. Yeah, he put Molly all in her champagne, and she ain't even know it. He took her home, and he enjoyed that, and she ain't even know it.
Okay, but so where did Rick Ross come from with CIA and mind control?
He's connected. He was a CEO in the prison system. And while he was a CEO in the prison system, he was connected with the governor, who was connected with Joe Biden, who supplied him with said narcotics to distribute into the community to perform a series of rapes and then put them in his music videos and rap songs.
Colombian girls use patches to drug men and rob men hotels. Yeah. I seen that too.
And those very same Colombian girls are connected with Rick Ross.
Oh my God.
Chad, don't gas him. Don't gas him.
Scream 11 coming soon.
Huh? I think there's
sometimes
something
they go
here.
too far with the drugs too. So, then they got to clean it up. That's why you have these compensation packages that are independent entities from the actual company. So, they know what they doing. If there was no need to admit culpability, then you wouldn't have, these settlements getting handled on the back end. But that's where we are.
Yeah, I can just tell the difference between my baby and how the other kids was. Like my kids, they was just obeying everything I said. It was scary. You said, hey, go do this. Okay, Dad. Go do this. Okay, Dad. It was like never a pushback or fight. This
so
new
they
baby,
was victims of the drugging?
Yeah, them babies was, my babies was originally vaccinated out the hospital. And then the new baby, she not vaccinated. And I'd be like, can you go get this? And she'd be like, for what? And I'm just like, yeah, we should have vaccinated this one. This one is not compliant
this is not
at
funny.
all.
I don't even know why I'm laughing. Yo,
it's not.
What's wrong with this nigga? What's wrong with him? Yo, oh my God! Somebody stop HJ. What is happening?
She's different, She's the rest of them did everything you told them to do. This one don't do shit you told them to do.
This is an unruly nature.
So there it is.
On the populace.
If you guys want a baby that just thinks on their own and has their own personality, don't vaccinate them. But if you want some good kids, vaccinate their asses. And
Alex Jones cloned HJ.
Give them that CIA jab. They get in line and they just follow directions. That's why these kids just are all the same. I feel like that's
HJ cloned tonight at the last Grifties.
I think that's what is in the vaccine. It's like that compliant. It's some sort of compliance brain zappy stuff that makes everybody
last wild nature alive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's why Gen X, like myself, is so rebellious, because the vaccines wasn't doing that good. They ain't had
and I would also argue too, the screens too. Did you see there was also some recent patents that have been floating around about pulses coming through computer screens that have suggestive thoughts kind of programmed into them.
What?
Yeah.
They beaming thoughts through the computer screen?
I mean, we kind of lightweight joke about it and then thinking about stuff, and then you see an ad for it like on Instagram or something like that. But right. I've believed for a long time that there's some kind of electric exchange that's going on between us and these devices, and we're kind of feeding off of each other. So one of them may be suggesting something to I may be suggesting something to it. That's why this ad is popping up, or this ad may be suggesting something to me, and then it's like, oh, well, all of a sudden, why am I getting this craving for, Popeyes and malt liquor? Why is this happening? This is something
Wow.
that I
Shot
normally go
at
to.
HJ.
It's the
AJ
screen.
don't drink malt liquor.
This is a shot. He's right. I'm a victim. This is why I've been eating Popeyes. They keep beaming it through my computer screen. They planting Popeyes thoughts in my head. That's why I've been thinking about Popeyes. I'm a victim.
Love that chicken from Popeye.
Then they get you with the jingles too. So they get you with the drugs, they get you with the sounds, and then they get you with the visuals. Like this a nasty little 360 deal they got going on with mind control and suggestion.
And so you telling me you believe in all those different things and not reptiles?
You have me nowhere on record saying
I'm talking to HJ. I'm talking to HJ.
That's correct.
It's crazy.
You are a reptile. Look at you. Got that thing wrapped around your head. You like a salamander right now.
See that? I had to be attacked for my solidarity with RFK in the movement. Make America read again. Start by going to Amazon and get the newest book from Dr. Inky. It is called One God, in which we talk about the Kemetic meteorology science that has been uncovered, that's been buried right beneath our noses for 4,000 years.
What's that?
Oh no, that's cool. Talk about that some more.
Well, I think that's it.
Oh my God. you can't help this nigga, dog. You can't do it. You can't do it.
Yeah. W's in the chat.
No W's in the chat. No
W's in the chat.
No.
And put the
Tanai done had enough.
part in.
Tanai lost all his last patience with Inky today. This is crazy. This is crazy, chat. Oh, got me coughing up reptiles over here. Brazilian scientists spent 40 years perfecting bacteria that feeds crops nitrogen from the air. A treatment, $2. Now replaces them $50 fertilizers from the government and RFK pushing. Saves farmers $25 billion a year.
That is not in the article. Where's that?
And prevents 230 million tons of CO2 emissions. She won the World Food Prize.
She is going to kill us all.
What?
Why are we obsessed with preventing CO2? This is crazy. We need more CO2 emissions. How is it that you believe in all these other conspiracy theories and you take this narrative that we need to cut down on CO2 emissions just on face value? Where you get that from?
I'm calling Greta Thunberg on you.
Exactly, Greta Thunberg. Now, where you get that from?
The CO2 emissions, man, it got the ozone layer got a hole in it.
What does the hole in the ozone layer do?
That hole's not real, by the way.
Wait a minute. Hold on, Tanai. Now you jumping out there to try to... Oh, wait a minute. Don't get AJ. Let AJ speak for himself like you were saying earlier in the show. Don't ask me. Ask AJ. AJ can talk for himself. AJ is speaking for himself, and you trying to jump in front of... HJ, what does the hole in the ozone layer do, sir?
That's where the aliens come in at.
Okay, there you go. Art of misdirection at its finest. Let's go ahead and go to Amazon. And when you go to Amazon, you're going to be available to get Books Are the Food, Songs Are the Vitamins, number 2. Books Are the Food, Songs Are the Vitamins, number 3. And books are the food, songs are the vitamins. Number 4. You will have to go to Barnes and Nobles though to pick up Books Are the Food, Songs Are the Vitamins, Volume 1. Volume 1 is at Barnes and Nobles, people. We are at Barnes and Nobles, but Barnes and Nobles does have to step up their international shipping gangster before we can drop more books at Barnes and Nobles, even though we love Barnes and Nobles. I owe Barnes and Nobles my life.
So why do we need CO2 emissions?
Why do we need CO2 emissions?
Because the way I'm saying, I don't like no electric vehicles. You know, I like my gas guzzler. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck about no damn CO2 emissions. We go and just let the engine run, okay?
All right, there you go then. Talk heavy.
So you telling me I don't got nothing to worry about with my big 1970 American muscle engine.
Ooh, talk heavy.
Is that what you saying?
I'm not exactly saying that, but it's nice that your pride in the American flag and the American principles and culture. You know, I feel like you got an apple pie in the oven right now. I feel it. I feel it. And RFK feels it. And he understands that you had to take those jabs at him because of your connections with the Illuminati. Trust me. But we understand where your heart really is, HJ. We know you with us.
So why don't we care about the CO2 emissions?
Listen, the book will be dropping later on this week. Next Tuesday, I'll be able to answer that question. Next Tuesday, I'll be at liberty to answer that question.
In the meantime, chat, shout out to this lady right here. She's saving the earth.
She is killing the earth.
She got new bacteria feeding crops nitrogen from the air.
Put a pin in it. Make sure you remember to ask me next Tuesday why this lady is a part of killing the planet.
Chana, do you agree with that?
I don't know if I agree with killing the planet. I think
killing the planet.
I think this is cool because
genocide.
Limited ways of nitrogen fixation
in the spirit of Haile Selassie.
Inky, be quiet.
Do you know how to be quiet? You came in here ready to be in witness protection. You've been yapping all episode. We have very limited ways of doing nitrogen fixation. So nitrogen fixation is essentially taking nitrogen out of the air and then turning it into a usable form. Most of the time it happens in the soil, and it happens with bacteria in the soil. Like they're able to fix the nitrogen and feed it to plants in a usable form, and then that's where we get usable nitrogen from. So having bacteria that basically are aerated, that don't have to be bound to plant roots in order to be able to do nitrogen fixation, they can just take it directly out of the air. It's pretty cool. And engineering the bacteria to do that is really interesting. So the tech is pretty cool. I don't know what it'll do long term, but
what do they rub the bacteria on the plant like lotion, and then it
no. So when you plant the plants and they start to grow, the bacteria are already there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have some bacteria that are commensal with the plants, so they kind of live together with the roots. The roots provide some nutrients for them, but then they also provide nutrients for the plants too. So they have a commensal relationship in being able to do that. So the plants,
I just want to say for the record,
on their own.
I've been muted.
The plant can't what?
Times.
They can't fix nitrogen on their own.
What do you mean fix nitrogen?
Like they can't take nitrogen out of the air and turn it into a usable form.
They can only take it out of the ground.
Well, they get it as a secondary metabolite from the microorganisms.
So what's this bacteria doing? It's putting
That's what the bacteria are doing. They're turning the nitrogen into a form that the plants can use.
Oh, from the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Smart lady.
I've been muted several times this evening because
You
You
deserved
deserve
it.
every single one of them.
this is a gatekeeping operation going on. And so what they don't want to tell you is that the soil has already been chemically sterilized. And so now what they're going to do is create Frankenstein bacteria that is going to destroy off the rest of the natural bacteria. And so this one seemingly innocent solution is going to create a plethora of other problems. And I haven't even gotten to the CO2, which we'll be discussing next week.
You want to talk about the glyphosate?
I'm proud to be
That's what I thought.
American.
That's what I thought.
Get it right. Next to you.
If we want to talk about soil and chemical sterilization of the soil, we can talk about glyphosate. That
We're going to
started off
talk
the show
about
with it.
you, and we're going to talk about HJ, okay? And we're going to talk about little Miss Muffet who sat on a tuffet, Frankenstein and bacterias today. So we going to deal with all of it, and just we on the record that you were in favor of Frankenstein created bacteria
I didn't say that.
mingling in the soil and the food supply, so that now these Frankenstein bacteria can become a part of our microbiome. We got you on the record saying that you think this is a very creative and a good idea. You on the record saying you think this is a good idea for these fake bacteria to become a part of our microbiome.
No.
And we watching you.
Cool.
And we watching you.
You can watch all you want. You can go.
We watching you. This episode
is cool.
40-something.
Yeah, I said the tech is cool.
Her name is Dr.
Tech is cool.
Marian,
the tech is cool. The tech that they use to create Frankenstein bacteria to destroy your microbiome is cool.
Mariangela.
Scream 13 coming next week.
Hungria. She's a microbiologist. Put some respect on her name. She's at the Soybean Research Center. Okay. Spent decades studying bacteria. Okay.
And how to destroy populations.
And she's from Brazil, so she probably got a little
She's
bit of help.
She's a neo-Nazi.
She got help from the Amazon people.
No, ain't no Amazon people. Stop it. They're heavily mixed with reptiles.
You are a reptile. That's what's wrong with you.
That's just Sebek energy you witnessing at its finest.
So, all right. So we're going to circle back on this. Let's put a pin in that. Next week, you're going to have something for this. And if you don't, you go on the Hotep court.
We already discussed it. The synthetic bacteria destroying your microbiome.
Hotep court. Hotep court. Hotep court. N-acetyl cysteine.
Paul, get ready.
Plus glycine increases lifespan by 25%, according to a study, as precursors to the master antioxidant glutathione.
That's all cap.
This combination reduces organ damage, preserves mitochondrial function, even at low amounts in animals.
That's all cap.
Just cap?
That's all cap. That's how we doing that, since y'all want to play games with the reptiles and y'all want to destroy the microbiome of humanity.
How's it cap?
NAC.
How's it cap? Because it screws on to the top of the bottle.
My God.
NAC, this stuff right here is some sort of dietary supplement.
Yeah, and acetyl.
Nah, that's pretty factual. I don't know where they get the 25% number from. That might be a little bit of a sales, they might be, putting that mohawk, how we get the mohawk. But that's pretty good science though. That's solid. That's solid. That's been a part of, something that that's something that's been floating around in the ethers for a while as good science, rebuilding that glutathione.
Getting into the NRF2. Go ahead. Talk your talk.
Listen, I don't want to say much because you already said they got mind control drugs. Reptiles don't exist. You know, humans got phantom limbs. This is all crazy. So, but this
So
this
why
is
does this
probably
work?
why does it work?
Mm-hmm.
I think the challenge is the challenge is the supplement universe. They've been trying to find a synthetic pathway to boost glutathione and NRF2 activity for a long time, and they've been failing. So this is the first real successful attempt at being able to boost glutathione synthetically.
And it works.
Yeah, thus far from what I've seen.
And what's glutathione for?
Glutathione is your number one, it's your body's main antioxidant. It works in the water. You know what I'm saying? So everywhere water is in your body, you want to have glutathione to basically so let's rewind. Your body is constantly under attack by little tiny things that are classified as electrophiles. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Epstein, but you know what I'm saying? Instead of the pedo, you just switch that with electro. You know what I'm saying? And so electrophiles are constantly attacking your cells.
Mm-hmm.
And that is actually the NRF2's main job, you know, is neutralizing electrophiles, and glutathione helps to do that job. Particularly via sulfur, which, you know, in our community in Black YouTube, you know, sulfur has a bad name. But yeah, it is a part of your sulfur chemistry. Sulfur is largely, you know, antioxidant in nature, unless you depends on the form you get it in. But yeah, it's been really hard to find something to help recycle your glutathione, and then glutathione is so useful that in God's ever hard working ingenuity, creativity, divine intelligence. Did I mention hardworking already?
There's a lot of adjectives to say lazy. Go ahead.
Glutathione even works when it's already finished working. Okay, proof that tonight I don't know what he talking about, calling God out of his name. That's crazy.
If you was lazy and you did not want
Hold
to
up. I wonder if your students from the Bible Belt, you know, you in the Bible Belt, boy. I wonder if your students from the Bible Belt is going to co-sign you out here talking blasphemous about God.
Chat. So if you was lazy, right, and you wanted to do a job once and you didn't want to come back and do it, right, wouldn't you try to make something that would just continue to do the job after you left?
That don't even sound.
Yeah.
That just sound like gobbledygook. That didn't even make no sense.
No,
coming
that
out of
sounds
your
like
lips.
somebody that's
That ain't
lazy
even
don't
sound
wanna come
right
and do
coming
their
out of your
job again.
lips.
No, that's
No, that sounds like
taking the
somebody that
connotation of
has
lazy as
multiple
bad.
jobs to do.
No,
So
you're taking
what
the
they're going to
connotation
do
of
is use
lazy
their
as bad. I
creative
never said that being
ingenuity.
lazy was
They're
bad.
going to use their
I
creativity
never said that
and
being lazy was
ingenuity.
bad.
Hold on, sir. They're
I
going to use
never
their.
said being lazy
Now, how
was
many
bad.
times you cut me off tonight? See, y'all keep a track record. Y'all got Roman numerals of
never
how many
said being
times I
lazy
cut
was
you
bad.
off, but you ain't been muted one time tonight yet, sir. And you done cut me off at least 17 and a half times as I'm trying to deliver some science to the people. Now, what you people at home have to notice is Tanai is trying to create a soundbite at God's expense. When what you really need to understand is when you have multiple things to do, multiple creations yet to create, what you have to do is use your creativity to create perpetual motion. So that way, once you design something and put it in motion, it could stay in motion while you go on over here and continue working and creating and building other things.
So the universe is lazy.
That no.
The universe is lazy.
You see, you're jumping right in, cutting me off again. This is what I'm saying.
The universe is lazy.
Prima facie evidence right there. You're cutting me off again, sir. Now, how many times has your microphone been muted tonight? See, this is evidence of collusion. I just want y'all to understand what goes on at home. When I cut Tanai off, they keeping track marks. HJ done muted my microphone at least 9.5 times tonight. I got to unmute the control box myself and everything. He mutes me. I gotta unmute me. I gotta come back into the show on my own. I just want y'all to understand.
Lauren, get your boy. Lauren, get your boy.
It's a struggle. They making pictures of me on Dinosaurs, putting it in the text thread. Inky, look at you and Kemet. Y'all don't understand what I go through. Okay, I got to go through. Now, what I was explaining before I was rudely cut off and attempted to be sabotaged, because Tanai wants this woman to create Frankenstein bacteria to destroy the microbiome, thus destroying the immune system. So he doesn't even really want y'all to understand about the glutathione.
So you gaslighting again. I ain't say that.
Listen, you the one who self-admitted to say you and HJ is Illuminati adjacent.
So you gaslighting again. Like you just said.
Hey, man, Uncle Hotep, stay gaslighting.
Listen. So what I'm saying is that even when glutathione is not performing its role in antioxidant, as an antioxidant, it is performing its role in stimulating and maintaining REM sleep. So the amount and quantity of REM sleep you have is directly tied to your glutathione antioxidant activity.
So you got to take NAC to get your glutathiones?
No, you can go to AmericanHealer.website and get that monthly detox kit. And get that natural.
Why does your detox kit work?
Because it is amazing.
What about it makes it work?
I created it. God was working through me.
Paul, don't even try to put the website in the chat, cause
let's go, baby. See, soon as y'all threatened me with court, Paul was activated. You activated Paul.
It don't work because he got that shitty ass .website extension.
It don't. It's all right.
So the AI, the
people know
the chat,
they can go to Amazon right now.
The chat
and get the new book that's out right now. Right now, Kemetic Meteorology, the first ever.
What is that about? The weather?
On meteorology.
Is that about the weather?
It is about meteorology, which encompasses a lot more than the weather.
What, like horoscopes?
Absolutely not. That is very disrespectful.
So what's in there?
What's in meteorology?
Yeah.
Well, meteorology is the weather, right? But the weather also has human patterns, socializing, economics. There's a lot of things that depends and hinges on the weather. And the weather is governed by space activity.
That hole in the ozone.
Come on now, talk heavy.
Mm-hmm.
That hole in the ozone gonna do what?
It's gonna make a tornado.
No, it's not. It's gonna let more sun in.
And blizzards.
It's gonna let more sun in.
It's gonna make a blizzard just like we've been had.
It's gonna let more sun in.
So what's in the book?
Let the sun shine in the sun. See, you don't even know about them, Jones.
So what's in the book?
I think that's the Beatles, right? Is that the Beatles?
So anyway, back to glutathione. So the reason why you have to take, or you don't necessarily have to take NAC, but it does help, and you take NAC and glycine together, is that glutathione is a tripeptide. I forget which amino acid is the other one that's in the sequence, but it's glycine, cysteine, and there's another amino acid that's in. It's a tripeptide sequence, and so taking them together kind of signals to your body to start making it on its own. So that's why some people, when they take NAC, they may not get as big of a boost of natural glutathione as they do with taking both of them. And so this kind of goes back to the conversation that Inky has had about the non-essential amino acids, right? Because glycine is a non-essential amino acid,
Talk
right? We
heavy.
always talk about the essential amino acids.
Let's go.
Well, the glycine is a really important a modulator of immune health and also for making glutathione. So by adding more glycine in, you know, a lot of people that are in disease states, they have a dysfunction of making the non-essential amino. So by boosting the non-essential amino glycine, you get more glutathione activity. So that's really what the study is showing you, is that even with just adding one component sometimes isn't enough to get the whole system to work the way that it's supposed to.
Glycine and what's the other one you need?
Can't remember the other one. There's three aminos.
But you said we got to take the NAC and the what other thing?
NAC and glycine. I think that's what was in that study.
Well, I think the NAC gives you the glycine.
No. Those are two different aminos.
Let me read y'all this. Let me read y'all this.
Cause my I'm looking at my protein powder here, and it gives me 412 milligrams of glycine per scoop.
Which is
Okay. Yeah, that's not the same thing. Just stop it.
That's not the same thing.
Let's just knock it off. Okay.
You just said glycine, and I just told you
Just
it's
stop it.
glycine.
Okay. Reptilians exist. Okay. So we want to just go ahead and go to Amazon and get the Constitution book. It's a very nice evening to.
That's bioelectricity.
This is you have this in your collection there, sir. This is the Constitution
I
book.
read that.
Does it come with a $10 bill?
And so if you go to page 170,
is that the page with the $10 bill on
it? If you go to page 170 and you stroll down.
Stroll,
yes, sir.
Not scroll.
Not scroll. You stroll. You scroll. Not stroll either. It's not stroll or scroll. It's scroll.
Stroll. Okay.
Like shrimp.
Okay. All right. Shrimp.
Like shrimp.
Okay.
You go across the street.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Notice HJ is the only one confused. You see, Tanai is from Memphis. He understand that other alphabet that's in there. That's Memphis heavy. They okay, so you stroll on down the page and you'll see glutathione keys.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, before you even get there, we can go to the top of the page. Does anybody in the chat actually have this book? Let me see if anybody has this book. What is the page on 170? What is that section we're reading from on page 170? Let's see if we have anybody in the chat that has the book. Come on and go and pull this book out. Type it in the chat. What section is page 107?
Markel said just Paul.
Hey, it's all right. Markel gonna be the main one needing to call somebody for the information that's in these books, though. We all need.
Paul said he got it.
To leave.
We know Paul has got it.
No. Well, we don't know until Paul typed the chat into
he just
the chat.
said it.
Well, what's the section?
What's the section, Paul?
Paul got to pull out the book and tell you what the section is.
Kyle, what you still doing here? I thought you was watching the president talk.
Kyle got the book too. So see, what you talking about, Mark? What you talking about, Markel?
What's the page number? You supposed to be paying attention, Paul. What happened to Super Brother?
170.
No, don't tell him. You supposed to have been new. What's the page number?
He was distracted because Tanai was acting crazy.
Let me find out Paul slipping. You been getting high lately, Paul?
Stop.
Even I remember what page it was on.
You are trying to distract Paul from getting this knowledge out to the people.
170, Paul. 170. What page is it so we can get this over with, Paul? What it say? What's the section, Paul?
This is crazy.
Bone marrow.
No, sir. That's not page 170.
You fucking up, Paul. You messing up, Paul.
The Constitution book, Paul. This
He got the wrong book.
Paul got the wrong. You done confused my man Paul tonight.
Paul got to put the Mufkazut down.
This is crazy. Paul don't even know what Mufkazut is.
He took my my bad. Here he go. He don't even know what book he in.
Righteous and natural and nutritious.
Pause.
We gotta say pause after we say a man is righteous and natural and nutritious. That's crazy.
You cannot say another man is nutritious. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Nah, that is not crazy. We are talking about nutrition.
Yeah,
my man Paul is wholesome.
HIV. He says HIV. Is that correct? Is that the correct answer?
HIV and immune deficiency.
Okay, so we did all of that just to find this out.
That's right. We sure did. I mean, we did all that to say reptiles don't exist. I mean, what we doing? This is crazy. Tonight on here promoting Frankenstein bacteria to destroy the microbiome of tomorrow's youth and all that. I'm just saying, glutathione and glutathione peroxidase, master antioxidant enzyme depletion of which can force the body to try and circulate uric acid as an antioxidant. HIV-1 encodes for one of the human glutathione peroxidases. As a consequence, as it is replicated, its genetic needs cause it to deprive HIV-1 seropositive individuals not only of glutathione peroxidase, but also of the four basic components of this seleno enzyme, namely selenium, cysteine, glutamine, and tryptophan.
Mm-hmm.
Glutathione keys. Alcohol destroys glutathione and mineral reserves in the liver. Glutathione uses hydrogen atoms to reduce oxidants. When most antioxidants are used, they become free radicals. Glutathione, when used, becomes GSSG, which induces delta wave sleep. Okay, we get the book for the rest of that. Anyway, I wanted to read y'all this article from NIH. The article says, HIV, we're quoting, HIV-1 encodes for one of the human glutathione peroxidases. As a consequence, as it is replicated, its genetic needs causes it to deprive HIV-1 seropositive individuals not only of glutathione peroxidase, but also of the four basic components of this seleno enzyme, namely selenium, cysteine, glutamine, and tryptophan. Eventually, this depletion process causes severe deficiencies in all these substances. These, in turn, are responsible for the major symptoms of AIDS, which include immune system collapse, greater susceptibility to cancer and myocardial infarction, muscle wasting, depression, diarrhea, psychosis, and dementia. As the immune system fails, associated pathogenic cofactors become responsible for a variety of their own unique symptoms. Any treatment for HIV and AIDS must therefore include normalization of body levels of glutathione, glutathione peroxidase, selenium, cysteine, glutamine, and tryptophan. Although various clinical trials have improved the health of AIDS patients by correcting one or more of these nutritional deficiencies, they have not until the present been addressed together. Physicians involved in the selenium and amino acid field trial in Botswana, however, are reporting that this nutritional protocol reverses AIDS in 99% of the patients receiving it, usually within 3 weeks. That's from the NIH.
Sound like you going to jail.
No, sir. That's from the NIH. Okay. That's from the NIH, and that is over a decade old. Okay.
So basically, what Inky said there was the HIV will deplete nutrients out of your body and essentially cause your immune system to not work right. So microorganisms, parasitic microorganisms, and free radical species will start to tear your body up. And so you need to replenish those nutrients in order to see a reversal of your body being torn up.
Stick to the facts. We're talking about glutathione here, sir.
Okay, so that's what I'm talking
Those
about.
Frankenstein bacteria your home girl and your cousin was whipping up in the lab down there don't count, okay?
Nobody said anything about that.
I'm just
So
saying.
again, as I was saying, essentially what the article is saying is that a lot of these, or this disease specifically, is just coming from nutrient deprivation. You don't have the proper nutrients to make the proper antioxidants or the proper nutrients that act as cofactors to activate other enzymes that are in your body or a part of your innate immune system, which is what a lot of people have been saying, that a lot of these diseases come from nutrient deficiencies.
Well, what I was actually saying was quite different. What I was saying was it's about glutathione and going to Amazon and purchasing Dr. Inky books. Okay. So you want to go ahead and get to Amazon.
By the
That's
time
all
y'all
right.
niggas finish that book, you gonna be dead.
By the time you run around sticking your dangling everywhere without the book, you're going to be dead. Just saying. Especially just eating that food with that old fake bacteria from tonight's people.
How is my people don't live in Brazil? You made it a point.
That
to
was your
several
cousin.
times to
Stop
point
it. Stop
out-
it. Come on
No,
now. You acting
made it a
like
point several times to
y'all
point
ain't
out that
related
I'm
to
from
Brazilians
Memphis.
in Memphis.
You
You acting
made
like
it a
ain't no
point.
Brazilians in
You
Memphis.
made it a
Come on now.
point
What are we
to
talking
make
about?
to make that known.
You
to the
acting like
people.
it's
That's
no
where I'm at.
Brazilians in Memphis. Now you got something against Brazilians. That's crazy.
This man is. You know what? We need him, Unc, and Sonny in like a debate. That would be that'd be better than anything that was ever on House of Consciousness. Like that would just have them argue about something random and just watch
Shout
them
out to Sonny and Uncle Hotep.
and watch them
Shout out to
gaslight each other.
Sonny and
That would
shout
be
out to
better than
Uncle
anything
Hotep.
we've ever seen on HOK.
Shout out to Sonny
That
and
shit would
shout
go
out to
platinum.
Uncle Hotep. It is disgusting that y'all only bring up Uncle Hotep and Sonny on the show when y'all try to frame them in this negative light of being interrupting and all of this kind of crazy stuff you guys are colluding. Shout out to Sonny and Uncle Hotep. Clearly, they must be geniuses if we're all in the same category.
No, sir. No, sir. It's
Absolutely.
it's the bad behavior that you remind us of.
No. Sonny is a genius, and so is Uncle Hotep.
No, it's the bad behavior that you remind.
Hit that sound effect. Hotep genius. You're talking about a real Hotep. Hit that Joe Alex Jones. Hit that sound effect real quick.
No, sir.
You're hating.
No,
It's
sir.
crazy.
No, sir. It's not gonna be a
Hating
thing.
is an illness. That's what you. That's why it's all that hating, man. You got to just relax. When you relax, your lungs and everything is going to relax. Just say it. Just say, Sonny is a genius. Go ahead and say it.
Did you listen to the new Baby Keem album?
That joint is terrible.
Oh man.
I'm tired.
I heard as soon as it came out, it was worse than J. Cole album. Terrible. J. Cole album was crazy whack. That was just horrible. I was like, this is wow. How you made people wait this long for this? This is crazy. You can't be making your audience wait for all them old songs. They dated old. It was just crazy. The J. Cole album was crazy. And then as I was listening to the Baby Keem album, first thing I was thinking is, why is somebody calling themselves Baby Keem? I feel crazy even saying Baby Keem out loud. That's number one. Number two, then I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh, so this is why PG Lane kept pushing his project back. They like, yo, you cannot release this joint. You're going to mess up the whole flow and trajectory. Then once Kendrick hit the explosion, boom, he do the Super Bowl. Everybody singing Kendrick. They're like, all right, sneak that album off now. We good. We riding at an all-time high. You cannot destroy the movement with that album now, Baby Keem. Go ahead and drop that thing. So they get that out the way first quarter. Yeah, they get them joints out the way first quarter, and then my man Drake can drop that real music on y'all soon. Drake coming soon, man.
Who?
Drake, the GOAT.
When?
Drake. The GOAT, OVO, man. Stop playing, yo. What you talking about, man? This is crazy.
Nobody's looking forward to that.
Everybody's looking forward to that. What you mean?
Nah, that's not a thing. That's not a thing.
Iceman coming soon, man.
No, sir. We're definitely
Iceman coming soon, man. What are you talking about, bro?
believe you said mute your mic.
They done muted it all night. Nah, outside of Baby Keem's name, his I like his music. He's all right.
We had to read the.
I don't like his name, but I do like his music. I think Baby Keem is better than Kendrick.
We had to read a label submission from Hitler.
I think J. Cole is all right. He
Where?
just got to stop frauding.
I sent it in the chat.
And our jet?
Mm-hmm.
Send it to my DM.
All right.
From Heather?
Mm-hmm. Also, Glam wants us to put up an anonymous suggestion box so that her business ain't out in the street when she want to ask us a question on the show.
I feel like we should have mentioned that T.I., man. Why are we not talking about that?
What's this bump growing on the side of my ass?
Ooh, yeah.
I got
Nah,
a
that
big
ain't
ass.
nothing. Just hit that with a little pin, safety. Take a safety pin and put it on the stove and burn it, and just go ahead and pop that. You good? That's from
this
that
is
TRT
the
in your butt cheeks.
Oh, I didn't know this was for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Oh,
that
okay.
TRT in your butt cheeks.
I think it's like a little explaining thing first though.
Yeah,
it is the Instagram ad, right, Hitler?
Yeah.
It's an Instagram ad for a product.
Right. So I'm gonna go. This is called broccoli. Right. And then so we got this one says broccoli seed complex, PERTC, Iberin, BITC, and AITC. And
What's happening?
check the label. We doing check. Broccoli.
Brock Elite.
Yeah.
That's cute. Brock Elite is cute. I don't want to say nothing bad about it. It sounds amazing.
Stabilized sulforaphane.
Yep. Sulforaphane comes from cruciferous. I mean, that's from broccoli. That's a part of that. That's actually good time because that's somebody that's paying attention to the show. They listening. They heard through y'all deceptive nonsense all of the science that I was dropping about glutathione. And so they wanted to go ahead and give the people an idea of where they could source some of these natural glutathione boosting substances outside of going to AmericanHealer.website and getting that monthly detox, which, would be the best way to go ahead and go about that by getting that monthly detox from AmericanHealer.website. But sure, the cruciferous vegetables are packing that sulfur punch that puts them at the top of the food chain when we start to dig into that RFK, let's go RFK movement, make America healthy again, food as medicine, right? Food as medicine. The cruciferous family will be at the top of the top when, that goes global.
Tanai, what's your feedback on this one?
Yeah, no, this seems pretty cool. So yeah, the sulforaphane is the active thing that's in here, and so like Inky was saying, it is an NRF2 system modulator. So the cruciferous vegetables, like I think broccoli has the highest concentration of sulforaphane, and I want to say that they're in a family of compounds called glucosinolates. Let me see if I can spell that right.
Okay.
Yeah, glucosinolates. Yeah, so These compounds are called glucosinolates, and these all have sulfur in them. So, and they all come from the cruciferous vegetable family, also known as Brassicaceae. So this is broccoli, cauliflower, um,
Cabbage,
cabbage. I was just about to say cabbage.
Brussels sprouts,
Brussels sprouts. Yeah, so they're all the brassicas. They're all in the same family, but I think broccoli has the highest concentration of sulfuric
kale, bok
in
choy. The same.
the sprouts. So I think that this is a powder. I think it's like a broccoli seed powder or a broccoli seed capsule that's supposed to be concentrated in sulforaphane. Sulforaphane is really good for helping your body detox free radicals. I think it's pretty good for doing like the microplastics, any estrogenic compounds that may come from plastics and plasticizers that may be in your personal care products or in the food. It's really good for helping you detox. So this product looks like it's pretty legit.
Yeah, it is.
It's not as good as the monthly detox from American World, that website. Just want to make sure we put that on the record.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to compete.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. No, I just know. You know, it's not dealing with as much of a compound. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Baby Keem and J. Cole in the building.
Who is Baby King?
That's crazy. So you missed that whole segment on Baby Keem.
I didn't miss it. I just don't know who Baby Keem is. Baby Keem is like a dinosaur to me. I just don't really care about.
Oh, so
existence.
Yeah, Baby Keem is Kendrick's little cousin.
Okay.
His nephew.
Oh, so that's why you hate him, because you like Drake. Gotcha.
No, I don't hate him.
That's pretty much it.
I just shouted him out. I said his album was fake awesome.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
What? So clearly HJ likes the album.
I haven't listened to it. I don't think I would like it though.
Yo, HJ is such a contrarian. This is crazy.
Nah, I seen Uncle Hotep. He played a record off of the album, and the kid just sounds like a Kendrick Lamar clone. And like we already got a Kendrick Lamar, so I'm gonna have to
Did
pass
Unc
on
like
this one.
it?
He said it was mid, but he liked one song. You don't think so, Sleepy? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. I only listen to real nigga music.
Oh, so you thought J. Cole was dope?
Nah, that's definitely not what I said.
I'm just asking you, did you think J. Cole album was amazing?
Will not listen to it.
So you think it's trash?
It's not for me.
So you think it's amazing?
It's not for me.
Well, only good music is for you.
No, only music for me is for me.
But do you like the good kind or the bad kind?
I like the kind that's for me.
And so the kind that's for you is good quality or bad quality?
It's the quality for me.
It's the quality for you?
Yeah.
Which particular quality is the quality? The low quality or the high quality?
Boosie Badass, King of the South. Anything where there's violence, some drugs being sold, some good street music. It's usually what I prefer.
So you like that Drake?
That's not it. There's not a street bone in his body, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. He should stick to whatever he did on Take Care. I enjoyed the Take Care album. That was the only thing I really appreciated from Drake was the Take Care album. Even The Weeknd did a really good job on that one.
And where is The Weeknd at right now?
Sold his album. He sold his
I ain't doing that
discography for $1 billion. So I think
Weeknd is strung out
better
on
than
cocaine,
Drake. Still better than Drake. I mean, Drake's
Weeknd
music
is strung out on cocaine and methamphetamine.
Drake's music fell off when he parted with The Weeknd.
That's crazy.
Drake ain't had a hit since. Sexy Red got more hits than Drake.
I can't even hate as good as you. I gotta stop. even as good a hate as you. Oh my God.
I'd
That's
rather
crazy.
listen to Glorilla.
That's wow. And whenever you say Glorilla, you now have to say Glorilla and the Rilla family
Why?
because she's a group. It's Bro Rilla, Mom Rilla, all that.
Oh man.
Y'all
Ladies and
bugging,
gentlemen,
that's a fact.
KeMedicine 41 in the books.
I better go ask about Bro Rilla. That's a real thing.
Inky copping please for RFK all night. It's terrible.
Angie, go watch Could Have Been Love season 2 tonight.
Could have been love.
Yeah, season 2.
I never heard of that.
Check it out. It's really good. It's educational.
What kind of show is it?
It's about intersexual dynamics.
Intersexual dynamics.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Men
Excuse
and
my
women.
language, family.
Men and
Yeah.
women. Men and women. About men and women.
That's my man said intersexual. This is crazy. See that? Now we know where he got that whole confused segment about reptiles don't exist, but they donated body parts to humans and all that because he don't understand reproduction. He's intersexual. I don't even know what you got going on over there. But what I would suggest the family at home do, what I would suggest you guys go ahead and do, is go on to the binge network, whichever network you're using to binge your TV episodes, and go on and check out a wholesome show like Reasonable Doubt. That's a great wholesome show. I think there's 2 or 3 seasons, a very wholesome show about a nice wholesome black family that is
Glenn, did you
struggling and
watch?
surviving.
Liam, did you watch Paradise yet? Did you
I
watch?
gotta tap into Paradise. The way y'all described it made it sound really cool.
Yo,
Hold
Paradise is crazy.
on. Wait a minute. So first of all, you don't know who's Brorilla. You don't know who's Baby Keem. And now you never seen Paradise. This is where you at. And you calling me.
I never said I didn't know who Bro Rilla was. See, here you go, gaslighting and lying again.
You ain't watched Paradise, Inky.
Bruh. Come on, man.
What's it about?
What you mean?
What's Paradise about?
It's about black power.
Nope. See, he ain't watch it.
Yo, listen, you better unravel that writing. That's remarkable writing where they can write layers and layers of plots on top of plots. And one of the plots is the plight of the black man. The plight of the black man. You have a black man trying to take care of his family. At the same time, his job is to protect the younger white president who's clearly a little bit out of control.
Oh,
And
he
then
did
you got the white maniac billionaire.
Okay, he did watch
And
it.
she got the wild, crazy lady whose name is Jane. So you know that goes into a stereotype of the white woman. So they put her as Jane, and then Jane plays into the stereotypes by being so ditzy. Meanwhile, she's slitting throats and all that at the nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I told you.
He seen it. Yeah, he seen
And
it.
then who the black man, once he done crashed in the airplane and gets
You
surrounded
telling
by
the whole
children.
plot?
See, they
Hold
try
on,
to
some
put him in the
people ain't
pedophile
seen
joint.
yet.
He in the woods with
Oh,
the
my
kids and all that,
God.
like he nature boy. Then all of a sudden, who he gets
Here he
saved by?
go. Here he go. See, he gonna kill the
He's
plot
trying
for
to ruin
everybody.
it for me.
Yeah.
But what Inky doesn't realize is that I'm going to forget all of this.
I'm
Right.
not ruining
By the
it
time
for
I
you
get
because
ready
what
to
I
watch
told
it,
you, listen, what I
it's
told
not
you,
gonna matter,
what I
and I'm
told
still
you is
gonna
not
enjoy
going to ruin none of the surprises and quote unquote Easter eggs that's all throughout the show. It is an amazing program that you can watch in a wholesome setting with the family.
Ladies and gentlemen, KeMedicine 41. I'll see
Now,
y'all
wait a
next
minute.
week.
Hold on. Before you fading us out, I think that the family should go and watch Cross. Cross is also an amazing
Alex Cross?
show. No, not Alex Cross. It's just Cross. There's also an Alex Cross. Don't mistake that for that. This is Cross. We're talking about Cross, which is good. It's way better than Hijack with Idris Elba. Don't watch Hijack with Idris Elba. That is a terrible program. No, that's a good show too. Hijack is good.
Cross
too.
is good.
Cross is better though. Cross is super good.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. All right. I'll see y'all next week.
Peace, fam.
Is this dance taken? The waves start waving, body start shaking.